Hey guys, we'll be hopping on shortly, so the timer is just there as a precaution. This is our extended timer. But if you have any bits or whatevers or whatnots, we have alerts active if you want to play around with those in the wait screen. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to session one of Under the Black Moon. Before we start, we got our usual housekeeping to go through. First things first. We have a Patreon where we are currently working on releasing the Corsair Road by month's end, as well as working on, in the concept stage, our Hexforged Sorcerer, who is not born with magic. They are installed. It is installed within them through things called hex cores. It's a very fun take. Zach is having a blast creating the concept for it, so I'm very glad to be working on that. And then we got a few other things in the works, hopefully. But let us move over to these guys. Let me fix some things. They can hear you now. So stuff. Avalon. Guy thinks he's the main character. There we
What?
go. I was fixing your icon. You looked like you were the main character.
Wait, oh.
Because these are all temp until Buffany makes the overlay, because he always makes like little overlay pieces. So like little art pieces that are used for overlay after like he title art done. But yeah, hi everybody. You excited? I am.
There's like some
Very.
added noise coming in from your mic, Knocker.
Let me check. I will check and see what's going on. It's the
It's like a
normal.
fan.
It's the. There's no fan down here. It's the normal mic.
Okay, it's like a buzzing, like a
Let me see. I'll fix it. Plugged in. It's on the right setting.
Oh, see there, now it's good. There we go.
Okay.
I hear it
Okay.
now.
All right. Well, also remember, I'm not. It's not right in front of my face. I don't have a mic arm.
I know you don't have a mic arm. I was just saying I heard some background.
Okay. Is it gone?
Yes, it's gone now.
Okay. We gotta get this show on the road, Buster. No more A&D. No, what's it called? ADR.
Eh?
Shush. Just get stream. Let's do that. All right. Who wants to, let me see. Did I make one for you guys? No, not. Who wants to, without looking at the notes, give a quick little recap for a point of inspiration of what happened in your founding adventure together?
I can, if need be.
Very well. Go for it.
Let me casually put myself off of push to talk. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh yeah, you guys don't need to mute anymore since we're all gathered.
There we go.
That was only for 0.1.
Alright. Oh yeah, I just have some background noise going on occasionally, hence why. Alright. The year is 855. Years since the Godslayer was freed and war was declared against gods and mortals. And now, here, in the capital of Horu, a party is summoned to stop a new tragedy. For all the war and death has happened, none truly die, as souls are left to suffer, as the spectre of night has been enchained by a group called the Black Chain. And it's here, in Horu, that a party of adventurers is brought together as by the hands of fate, together in Port Lei'Thel. At one side of the forest, a triad is formed. Avalon, the tyrant slayer, being summoned due to the influence of his family, wanders through the forest, but definitely not lost. Definitely not lost. It's just a bit of a unorthodox path. Something he ensures the mysterious entity in his arm, and they'll be back on track in no time. That track happens to run him into Sister Aurelia, or Sister Leah, a sister of the cloth, who in this track is near instantly knocked over. Something she is more than displeased by. Even more so about the acquaintances. It is, in fact, not a pleasure. However, after
There we go.
realizing that they are both headed into the same direction, she promptly decides for the both of them to join forces. And with that, the two head off once more, before they finally part into another figure, a pale, clary-garbed
A little
girl.
faster. Go. Sorry.
Okay.
I
Um,
appreciate
going
the.
by the name
I
of
love the
Mori.
energy.
It too becomes clear that they are heading to Port Lei'Thel, though she seems to have different reasons in mind than the others. Awkward conversations are had before they decide to take shelter and find it in an old temple of Horu, where activities of offerings to statues, promises to discuss things alone, and the picking of mushrooms end up with the party running into an encounter with a mass of tendrils and corruption. At the other side of the forest, another triad is formed between two Hexblood sisters running into a marionette stuck in stasis. After snapping her out of it, introductions are shared between the sisters, known as Revi and Guinevere, and the marionette, Cyrilda. These triad too discover they are heading into the direction of Port Lefel, though, due to being too far, decide to find shelter. On their way there, they hear the sounds of combat from ruins nearby, and with that, they find combat already happening. Spells are slung left and right, people are being sucked into what appears to be a giant corrupted shambling mound, and people are thrown to the floors. But, better against the odds, the party managed to defeat this monster, though the explosions of Spike end up infecting some people with corruption, though this might not yet quite be clear. In the aftermath, conversations are had, and people seem to have their own share of secrets to keep. Mori being pulled away by a corvid, which appears to be her god, making it very clear that she is not to be loved and has only use for him to fulfill and to not stray from that path. No,
Oh,
a
by the
little
way,
message from Horo comes in as well. Revi makes a look around the temple, finding some holy water on the way and offering prayers to her goddess. And at last, Avalon takes a moment to talk to himself, and definitely just himself, in which his spirit in his arm tells him something about past heartbreaks and remembering being married before he was bonded to the boy. It's with that that the party once more gathers together, spending the night safely before gathering in the morning to continue their journey and finally arriving in Port Lafel.
very good. Inspiration for the energy put in there. Editor's note: under 2 minutes.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't
No, you're
know.
good. You're good. But yes,
Not,
Admos.
not.
By the way, Admos has new art. Look at that. Look at that.
I bet he doesn't wash his legs.
Shut up! You say that about every character that I get commissioned. But no.
He gives that energy.
But the group has arrived into port. The smell of salt water lurks in the air, and the effervescent fog all around you. There are some buildings that lie in ruins, uninhabited for probably a few bits. One is even burned down. There are others that are just marked. But there are individuals going here and there and are all around. And you see in the distance, at the peak of the port, because this is like a alcove, like part of the continent. Like on the highest part of the highest peak, there is a temple in the distance that glows with a faint light. And of course, you see the statue of Lei'Thel in the distance. But you all know where you need to head to start this journey. In fact, you must head to the Mannered Bear, a tavern and inn where many travelers from across the Dark Capital and beyond it gather for recuperation, rest, drinks, planning. You see notice boards all striked out, and I'm once again going to show all your handouts. Because some of the Avalon's art is done. Look at that boy! What a charmer. What a lad.
Baby boy.
And then, just for the players, like, just for the viewers,
Boy.
I know I made this handout.
She's like a cryptid, you know?
Here it
You
is.
can't get clear imagery of her.
Showing in alphabetical order. Mori got a new piece, which is sick as hell. Look at that. Look at that. That's some great... I love it. I love it, Sheba. It came out really
I'm
good.
so tired.
Wouldn't you be?
Yes.
She looks like she's lacking some vitamins, babe.
And Revi. Then... Mr. Leah. And I added some backgrounds to a couple of these just so like they can see the full thing, because sometimes with the Roll20 handout thing, it kind of eats it up. So I'm like, I'm trying. And then... Zerilda.
Hey.
Having an early rise, you were able to get here quite soon. It is only noon by the time you arrive. And you see posting boards outside the building. It's a more primitive building than most of you might be used to, compared to like the rest of the architecture throughout the continents. But yeah, you should all have controller tokens. But let me just make sure. Go ahead and move around for me, kids. All right.
Climb up the roof.
Gather back up so I can put you in there.
Oh.
Yes. Because with your instructions, you are to meet at the Mannered Bear, and you are looking for an individual named Pris, who is the guild maiden of Port Lei'Thel. And you notice a bunch of other titles underneath it of different positions that they hold throughout the town. But they will be able to take you to the mayor, who you all know by the name of Reeve Alma. But let me bring you inside and change the music.
Is this the bear place we're supposed to be at?
Yes, this is the Mannered Bear.
Okay.
There we go.
I guess as we enter Avalon, can I do it? I'm just gonna, unless you have something ready.
I have things ready, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just, the bot.
I didn't know if you were waiting.
The bot is acting funky tonight. Give me a second. And not the funky you want.
Can you put those names in the chat so I know how they're spelled?
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll be giving you handouts too.
I can't see Maury's name.
Hold on. Fix it. This one guy. You're looking for Pris. We'll take you to Reeve Alma, who is the mayor. Second. That's one I want. Good. Why shouldn't it? Why shouldn't it? Come on. You did it earlier. Let's get that bot out of here and then try it. There we go. Who's ready for Tavern Core? Oh. But yes. As you walk in, contrary to what you would think with the atmosphere, and I am so sorry, there's going to be a lot of handouts. I'm not sorry. You see quite a bunch of individuals you weren't expecting, like, to be here. Alrighty, so you can make me perception checks if you want, and then we'll go down the line of, like, no persons of interest that you see in the room. I know that some of you are... You can, yes. Because I... Oh, Revy, you're too distracted. There's a lot of people in here.
Ignore that. I mean,
I love.
We'll keep that 20 free for a reason, Ray.
Okay, never mind. Thanks.
I smile.
Oh, no.
Gwen, that's persuasion.
Shit!
You can't
I
riz
can
anyone
read.
just yet.
I can't read. I'm sorry. I'm chronically stupid.
People are just
You're
so
fine.
charmed right as she walks in.
Everyone's distracted.
They're like, hey.
Man!
They're like, hey, bite slip.
She walks in and goes like, "Hi, love the energy here. Especially love all the dead
Alright.
animals on the floor. Really adds like a charm, you know."
Going down the line, we'll start left to right, because it's going to be funnier. First things first, you see sitting at one table 2 individuals. And one of them is being quite loud. You see a Yuan-Ti individual, a priestess of some sort, scimitar at her side, bow knocked at the table. She's wearing priestess vestments, little freckles of scales going across her cheeks, brown hair, and these amber eyes with snake pupils. And she's like, "You're being too loud." And she is next to this individual. I am so sorry. You see a quite muscular woman of like an elf of Van Haven ascent, so most likely from the capital of Nora. Across her, her muscular body are these runes and markings that faintly glow with her pulse, a little crackle of energy. She has this long black hair that ends in an ombre green, markings across her face, tips of her ears as well, and she also wears Van Haven attire. She's like, "Come on, I'm getting tired of it all. We're on standby. It means some people gotta pick us to go do stuff. But it's like, what if I want to go out now? What if I want to go fight evil things and do that right now? That sounds cooler than sitting around and eating fucking cheese." Language, sweetheart. Be very quiet. The other individual you see that seems to, with, neither of you notice, but some of you notice this individual. You see an elven individual that seems to be, those with a perception of 15 or higher looking right at Gwyn and Revy. He's, Van Haven elf as well. Long, blondish gray hair, high pointed ears indicating a high elf bloodline. He wears red and gold robes and has a set of rings across each of his fingers, and by his side, he has a Staff of the Magi. This is likely a high archmage, just from vibes alone. And he's sitting at a table alone right now, but he's got a cup of wine on the side, and he's got some playing cards that he's sifting through. But upon closer inspection, it is a Moon Oracle deck. Then, just commoners. But you also see in the back, kind of picking at some dried meats, fruits, etc., and cheese, you see this individual. You see a likely human woman wearing light blue and gray robes, likely a priestess of Era. And she actually has on her waist a holy symbol of Era. And she's just looking around, tilting her head, and you see blue hair also cascading from underneath her veil. She's like, which cheese do I want? Do I want the Gouda, or do I want the Brie? Avalon, you see a very familiar individual tapping his foot rather impatiently. You see your mechanic / merchant friend, Barnabas Wickham. A kindred, clearly has gone through his first evolution at least, meaning he is big. He looks to be like a German shepherd dog. And he's just really well built. He wears monk vestiges. He's barefoot. And he has just sitting next to him at this bench, big old bag. And his tail kind of sweeps on the floor as well, just idly. The other individuals at this long bench, just like seems to be a communal thing. You see this individual, a Goliath or half giant, most likely a Risa, which is spelled like this. The half giants of my world, who are not Goliaths, but they are literally the children of giants. And he does seem to be from the northern continent of Valhalla. He has runes all down his arms, and I will say, Gwyn, you do notice this because you are a rune carver. These are way more advanced runes, most likely more powerful runes than you even have access to. So this individual is a rune master. He's drinking from a skull. He's drinking ale from it, and he's like, I'll teach him. Don't worry there, friend. I'm sure your pal will be here right soon. I don't know what the... Oh, man. What were we talking about again? Look, I'm on babysitting duty for the trickster over there, and he points at the elven man. But I just want... He starts snoring in place, and Barnabas just says, oh, that man's fucked right there. Giving into the drink too hard. I apologize that you had to sit next to an unpleasant individual. Where's Revi? Where did your token go? She might be under someone. Check under. She might be under someone. Hold on, I'll grab her from here. Give me 1 second. There. Sometimes people have been lately deleting their tokens, and it's making me a little peeved. But it happens. But you also see you can. But please, if you moved around, do not move your token around unless I say you got the movement. No, people have been moving around and glitching them out. So, like, if someone moves over them, sometimes it disappears, stuff like that. But you see the woman he is talking to across the way, another lunar priestess. A woman in what seems to be a mix of dancer attire and cleric robes. She has a staff that some of you may have seen, a staff whip, where it ends in a whip that can be hit out. But she's wearing some less than moderate attire. But she has these piercing blue eyes and white hair. Next up, sitting right near you guys, actually, Revi and Gwyn, you would recognize this individual actually as a master blood hunter that works at Ensgate, Eric Sullivan, a human man in his 50s. He wears the robes of the Crow Syndicate, which is an order of blood hunters that work under Admos. Just Admos. And then you see over in the corner, once more, another individual who also, either coincidence or fate, has a Moon Oracle deck. You see what seems to be a tiefling or like some such, maybe a Cambion, it's hard to say. But you see an infernal woman, pink skin, long horns that are black and end in purple, purplish pink. She wears black and pink attire, and she has a deck of cards at her side and one in her hands. She is wearing like some kind of gothic Lolita-esque attire, and she has a little heart-shaped tail. But yeah, and she's got like long white hair that ends in pink streaks, and she's just shifting through them. But then over in the corner, you hear a man say, "All right, welcome to the Mannered Bear. Welcome in. Don't do anything stupid. Come over, I'll get you settled." And Aurelia, with your 23 perception, the voice sounds familiar. And then you look over and you pause for a moment as you see a familiar face that you shouldn't see.
Oh.
A dwarven man, in his early 40s, most likely, a long blonde beard braided into 3 sections. He's got a scar across one eye that is dead, but his hair is swept back. He's a little tanner, but he just stands there. "Come on in. Come on, let me get you settled." 5 minutes, Gray. The floor is yours. You may now move.
Oh. Yeah, I know that guy.
"Oh, hey, isn't it the shithead?" Waves at you. "I've been waiting for you. Yeah. When you're all settled, you can come over and have a pint or two, bud."
He's a friend. He doesn't actually mean that.
I mean, that's good to hear, because I was about to fight him. So that's very much not a nice thing to call people, but I suppose that if it's in good spirits, it's alright, right?
Yeah, no, that's... I appreciate that you're willing to fight for me, but you don't have to.
Please don't.
Alright.
Alright. Would you like to check in with the totally normal barkeep?
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to check in with him, right?
Yeah.
And get a room for the night. It'd be nice to sleep on a bed.
You guys want to sleep again? We already slept.
No, not
It's only
now.
noon.
At night. You know, at night, so we don't have to, sleep outside in the
Shouldn't
woods.
we just set out?
I mean, this might take us longer than that. We gotta set up everything and figure out how we're getting to where we're going. And then, preparations.
But you make your way there, getting quite a few stares from some of these individuals of note. And the commoner gets up. "Well, not worth my time." He walks out the back door, spits on the floor.
At least we have names.
Spits on the, no, wait, that's not the right place. He goes out the back door, but he spits on, on the pavement as he leaves. He was, chewing on, some tobacco or something.
I'd be upset, too, if I didn't have a name.
Shut up.
Your customs are so interesting.
Oh, come on now. Stop staring, or are you gonna talk to me or whatever? You all fit the description. You must be them adventurers that were sent over here.
Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting with someone. Well,
Pris.
I don't know if everyone else is. Are
He
you all
bangs
supposed to meet with someone?
Yeah, you all are supposed to meet with Pris. He bangs.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
He bangs on the counter, and you see over here, slumped in a cloak with several beer tankards on the floor and in front of them. You see this individual. You see an elven individual, a mage. You see she's wearing just some black and like purplish attire. She's wearing a witch's hat, which is not uncommon. She wears a nice mantle of gilded stars. She looks like she has not slept in hundreds of years. She has these big round glasses, these purple eyes, and she just looks a little disoriented. She is clearly intoxicated. And as she gets up and gets her face off the side of the counter, there's a piece of jerky that's just stuck to her cheek. She grabs her hat, puts it on, snaps her fingers, prestidigitations. Hello.
Hi.
You must be the end of it. Hold on. Whoa, okay. She settles herself and gets off the stool.
How drunk is she?
Oh, she's intoxicated.
Okay.
Hello there. My name is Press. I'm the guild maiden, port mage, and secretary of Port Lei'Thel.
Right. Okay.
Is being drunk part of your function, or is that just a spare time?
Oh, that's every day. But she snaps her fingers and a buck floats up. Okay, I just need to confirm details. Names? He looks down the line.
Just Guinevere. Gwyn. Just Gwyn.
She gives a smile to Revy like, I totally nailed that.
Revy.
Avalon? Just Avalon. There's don't add any titles on there. If there are titles, erase them.
Well, it's a good thing we have a slayer in our midst.
Not a slayer. He blew
What
up.
kind of slayer?
A tyrant slayer is a big deal.
He got.
You know, they only give that title to people who kill, like, a Tarask, a giant, like a monster. This shit really big.
He
Ancient
died
dragons.
by a. Yeah.
Gwyn
Yeah,
turns
it was
to
big.
you.
It was massive, and it was such a hard battle. We totally.
Awesome. I'm a fan of your dads, by the way. They're really cool.
Wonderful.
And she goes up to you and whispers, I'm actually a member of the Lusa Harem. Luxem, fan club.
Avalon just gets like.
And you've heard this. The Luxem,
Don't call it that. I hate it. Shut up.
the Luxem fan club of people who ship your dads, even though they're already married.
There's nothing to ship. Married. Avalon just gets this look of like. He kind of looks down at her with the Tanjiro like face of just and we'll kind of all right. I'm gonna can I have something to drink? And I'll leave it to the rest of them to get their names.
Looks at Leah. What's wrong? Are you alright? You look a little shell-shocked.
Sister Leah she seems okay. She's very quiet now, and she seems rigid a bit. And but other than that, she seems to turn her attention to the lady in front of her and says, Sister Leah.
Pleasure. and looks at Maury. And you must be Camilla?
Like, not just Maury now. I
Okay,
really prefer
just
Delta.
Maury. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of things, and she takes a flask and downs it in one gulp.
You got Cyrilda too?
Oh, yeah, looks at Cyrilda. Roll me a D100, D20 plus your level, Cyrilda.
Sorry, D20 plus my level?
Mm-hmm. Slash roll 1D20 plus 5. And roll 20 chat. 13.
13.
Hello? Is she okay? And then she snaps her fingers and you come out of temporary stasis.
We're gonna fix
What?
that's top on our list now.
You having some mechanical problems there, friend?
Sorry.
Well, don't worry. If you're having a mechanical issue, we have an artificer that's been staying here the past few months, in the old smithy, so he might be able to take a look at you. Anyways, hi, my name is Pris. I'm the Port Mage. I'm an evocation wizard. Great luck, great things that's done for me. But this isn't about me. I am your guy. I'm going to be your temporary handler. I am going to take you to see the mayor, Reeve Alma. He's great. And she looks around, like she just looks up wistfully. And then from there, I'm gonna give you a tour of the town, and then by that time, your actual handler and the rest of the individuals that are going to be tasking you with your mission will be here. Downstairs in the sublevels. Your rooms are all set. They have been paid for by the mayor. So drink and meal are also on us. We are very glad to have you here because you're going to be doing stuff for us too. The mayor will talk about that later. Awesome. Get a drink. But we're gonna have to get moving. This is a walking tour. So you can flash that. Gall, do that for me, please. Top me off. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And she moves her hands over. He's like, you fucking... He mumbles in Dwarvish. And he just pours it. And he's like, what do you want?
What do you have?
We got some Bingham brew from Windchill. Made of Dunseer. If you're looking for that, we got that. It's a pretty solid brew. Stout ale, not the best thing ever.
What'll hit me the hardest?
I don't think you want to do that right now. I would knock you on your ass and you wouldn't be standing.
Fine, what'll get me buzzed the quickest?
The Bingham brew.
Alright,
And it's spelled... Hold on, it's spelled like this.
I'm hearing Bigham.
Bingham brew.
Bingham. Okay, I was hearing Bigham.
Bingham.
The Bigham brew.
It's pronounced Bingham.
I know.
Yes, but he'll get you that. All right. Any call for drinks? Any blood? Any other fluids that people need to drink? We know we proudly serve undead folk here and all that.
Do you have tea?
Not portable tea, no.
Oh.
And not really.
Yeah,
You'd also know, not right now. That's breakfast hours. You'd better be suited to go into Greta's apothecary. She's got tea and all that.
You'd probably do like a cider or something.
Do you have water?
What am I? A clinic?
A dwarf?
There's water in the sinks, in the bathrooms.
There's this
Chris just looks at you
stare.
and tosses you a water skin. Here you go, it's fresh. Let's go.
Wonderful, thank you. She immediately starts to use prestidigitation to warm it up.
What?
There. She's making tea on the go.
Oh, you're making
Yeah.
tea? I thought you were just drinking hot water.
Oh,
What
no,
would be the
no,
problem
no.
with
No. I
All
only
right.
do that around lunch.
Please zoom in, zoom
Oh.
out, because the map is pretty detailed. I had some issues with it.
No, I'm good.
But feel free to
Yeah,
walk and
load is
talk
pretty
for
quick.
for a moment.
Oh, we didn't get to talk to. I didn't get to talk to him. Okay.
You're
Oh,
gonna
we're
be
getting
coming.
settled. Then we're
We'll be
coming
You're
back.
getting settled. Then you're coming
Oh.
back.
Oh, I was like, man,
Yeah.
I was such a jerk. I was like, sure, I'll be over, and then I just leave.
Gone.
He seems to understand what's going on there. But let me get you guys.
Yeah, Avalon's gonna kind of go by Cyrilda and just kind of walk up to her and just say, so, you think that artificer will be able to help you?
I don't know.
Well, if there's anything you need, just let me know. I mean, Barnabas might also know something too, so we could always talk to him.
Maybe.
But you guys walk for 30 minutes. Up the peak that you were looking at when you first arrived, where you saw lights in the distance, a temple. And as you get closer, there is actual plant life, vegetation, and all that here. You see more critters, squirrels, rodents, birds, and you realize pretty quickly you are in a druid's grove. You see these other small little temples, little shrines dedicated to animals and gods that preside over wildlife, namely the Wild Mother, progenitor gods. And as you walk up, oh, he's probably here somewhere. You have the freedom to move
Reeve?
around and chat. Yes, of course. This is the mayor's home.
Oh, okay. Huh.
By the way, I think Guinevere was one of the people that got the corruption stuff. Do they still look like they have that?
Oh, like the faint marks, yeah, because you haven't had time to do your purify corruption stuff.
Yeah.
Also, for spellcasters, turn on the Humblewood stuff. There are Humblewood spells, and they are really fucking good. The priest walks up. Oh my, he's a legend. Him and his adventuring party defeated the Rock King about a couple centuries ago. He's he's a legendary archdruid. He's just so handsome. What? Don't mind me. Sorry. And she takes out a little whistle and whistles it. A moment passes, and the door opens. The stone door. And coming out, you hear the hobbling of a cane. But you realize it is a staff propelling this individual forward. Oh goodness! Hello there, everybody. You don't see it. The door's not fully open yet, and you see the figure is turned away, and he's like clearly like scruffing his beard and stuff to make sure he's got no crumbs in it or whatnot. And he walks out, and you see this individual. Oh, did I not make his hand out? Oof. Hold on.
How dare you?
I didn't.
And do any of us recognize this man?
Hold on. You do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just wanted to know. He's a prominent figure, so I wanted to know if other people maybe recognize
Yeah, I'll
him.
let you guys make history checks in a
Okay.
moment. And let me see. You would see a Hexblood individual Normal hued skin with like light flecks of green on his feet, and parts of his skin are like have a hue to them. He's barefoot. He wears just these simple robes, nothing crazy, and a wolf fur mantle over his shoulders with little bits of bone, a emblem in the middle, and a simple staff of bone stick and feathers. And in his hand, he also carries a large comb. He's got a set of spectacles on. And yes, chat, he looks very much like Keanu Reeves. But he walks out, and you may make me history checks, everyone except for Leah, for reasons.
And I can make a history check.
Oh, no, you don't have to. You know who he is.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
Hexblood twins with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice, good work. Oh, Maury. Oh.
18.
No, sorry.
18, and Revi, go ahead and reroll. Because you have advantage.
Oh, no.
That was the reroll, unfortunately.
Oh, let me...
Oh, oof. Oh. Buddy.
Oh, but yes, some of you would recognize this individual. Guinevere, especially. Guinevere and Cyrilda, because you are both a bit of history buffs and learned individuals. Reeve Alma is a prominent hero. He is a former platinum-ranked adventurer that was part of a group of heroes that dealt with the Rot Prince some few centuries past. Him and his allies, Kendrick and Bastion, I believe. And a few others that are hard to identify, but he is a legendary archdruid, which means he is far surpassed the normal powers of an archdruid. And he also is a prominent speaker of the Hexblood population of Sokrith. He attends many matters regarding them and speaks for them, especially Hexbloods who wish to be free of their hags, as he knows how to break the Hexblood curse. However, one thing you would also know is due to his battle with the Rot Prince, he received a very critical injury, and he can never wild shape ever again. And another interesting part to you, Gwyn, is that this individual, regarding his hag parentage, it is not known who his hag mother is, but there have been many theories, including that he is one of her siblings.
Oh, interesting.
As he'll hobble down, good to meet you all. My name is Reeve Alma. I'm sure some of you may have heard of me. It is a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for coming to Port Lei'Thel, and thank you all for answering the calls sent out to all of you to tend to this matter, this imbalance in the cycle. It is to meet you all. I hope that Pris has been behaving. Goes to his side. Of course, I have. And he looks at her, bonks her on the head with his staff, and she is, he removes the intoxication in her. It's like, why'd you have to do that? You're better when you're not drunk. Looks away. But anyways, it is a pleasure to meet you all. I've heard about you all. I've read your profiles. And he looks at Leah for a moment, looks away. And I hope that you will be able to help us out here in Port Lei'Thel before we prepare your venture out to the Darklands. This will be time for you to prepare, time for you to stock up on what we have. We don't have any magic shops, per se, but we have potion sellers, merchants, and a smith that has been helping us the past few months. But we will need your help, but first things first, I want to get you acquainted with some of the people that you will be working with in your time here, and to get a better lay of the land. If there are any questions, we'll answer them inside. But first things first, come with me. I'm the first individual that could be of help to you. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves.
Sister Leah is on his fucking tail. As fast as me, the player, could keep up. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
And you
She's
see that
not, like-
Pris is just watching him go, sketching in her book.
I think Guinevere is kind of going to slide over to like Revy's side and just kind of like, hook her arm through her sister's.
Where are you? I can't see your token.
Go through the
Everyone's
planet.
disappearing.
So I was with the plants a moment ago, but
Yep. Hold
She's
on.
now been taken by
Y'all
them.
be very careful where you move, because for some reason there are spots that are just moving
Knocker, why have
things.
you done pitfall traps?
I
in
don't
your map?
know. Hold
Oh,
on.
there's
Void!
Yeah,
it's
I
taken
fixed
another
it.
victim.
I fixed it.
Oh.
Void has
Oh, I
taken
was
another
like-
victim.
They're all along, right down there.
But no, go ahead, Gwen. What were you doing?
Just sticking with Revy.
yeah, she's
What do you-
gonna slide up to next to Revy, and Revy is just going to hear, her sister's voice in her head. Kun goes like, I mean, if you look at him like real closely and you squint your eyes, he kind of does look like Mom, doesn't he? Sort of.
It's not something I've given a lot of thought.
Huh.
If he's been around as long as he has, he may have, at the very least, been acquainted. If we get a moment alone, I suppose we could ask him about it. For now, though, let's just hear out what he has to say.
I mean, of course, that's what we're here for, right?
Mm.
Be kind of weird to come all this way and then not hear him out.
But as you walk up,
But
hold on. You see a rock in front of this altar. And he taps on the rock. Ornock, you in there, buddy? Oh. You might be in deep prayer. He taps it again. Oh. And you see that it was not a shell, but it is not a rock, but it's a shell. A rocky shell. And you see this individual. You see a turtle, wearing some monk vestiges. He has a few glaives on his back. Now that you notice, is like he comes out and they come out of the inside of the shell, collapsing. He's like, oh apologies. Hello there, everyone. And he seems to be in prayer in front of an altar to a statue of some kind of figure. And roll me checks to see who it is.
What chat?
Yeah,
History or religion.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a bonus in history.
Or religion.
Oh,
Okay.
12.
Oh, nope. I need to change that to normal roll. There we go.
Cyrilda's like, heh, I'm smart.
Right? Alright.
He knows history and nothing else.
Cyrilda and Gwyn, you would recognize this figure as Norum.
Oh,
The four-armed, look, it's not accurate. The four-armed, four-winged god of the Grey Pantheon, one of the legendary heroes of the moon, the heroes of the Moonflower, who ascended to godhood as the god of free will and the breaker of chains and redemption. Like, oh, hello there. Apologies, I was in deep prayer and meditation. Go in the shell too much sometimes. This is Lo'onak. He's a quite seasoned monk and guardian of the town. He tends to stay out here. It's the only place with a nice ambiance and a and a statue to my god. So, yeah. Pleasure to meet you all. You must be the adventurers that were talked about. Also, as note, this turtle is old. He's like almost at max age for a turtle, which in Null, the life expectancy of every race is doubled. So this is an old ass turtle.
Well met.
Well met indeed. I hear you're going to be helping us with a couple of things before heading out. I'm also one of the ones on standby. Oh, we haven't gotten to the standby thing yet. We're going to get to that later. Down in the bar. Oh, well, perfect. Well, I'll make my way down there, no problem. It was a pleasure meeting all of you. I'll see you in a bit. Enjoy your tour. And he looks at Sister Leah. Nice. And he walks away.
Everyone seems to look at you, Leah.
Apologies. Maybe it's people have not seen one that is pardon my nomenclature, corrupted. Cause
Wait, you're corrupted?
Points at legs. There are some individuals that have been affected by the blight here and there. But none have stayed too long here in Port Lei'Thel.
Does it hurt? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Does not hurt.
Are you gonna die?
Not yet.
Only if
It's
one
also
was to
rude.
tap into the corruption, but you seem like a
Yes.
good soul.
Yes, I wouldn't be doing that now. Also, it's rude to point, you know.
He didn't point.
I thought he pointed.
You did say he pointed.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm gaslighting y'all now. But
Nice. Get out of here.
I have a gift for you all, if you don't mind following my humble abode.
Really, you're gonna be okay, right?
I will be fine.
Do you want to get rid of it? We can see about getting rid of it.
If someone can get rid of this, then I'm sure, maybe.
Oh,
okay.
your intestines wriggle at the protest of that.
No, she's just straight up lying. She doesn't want to get rid of it. But yeah. You know.
Sorry, I'm just dragging you all here.
Oh, here, I'll let you.
I hope you now
Looking
know
at
that.
you.
Here,
Go
I'll just
for it.
grab me and move my. There we go.
But this is
No, Avalon now. I hope you know is like determined to. We're gonna get Cyril to stop falling asleep, and we're gonna cure Sister
Jesus,
Leah.
But
yeah.
But
Go for it.
welcome. This is a both druidic temple and a temple to a decent amount of gods. We have a few that can be worshipped here, as you saw by the statue of Norm outside. We have a small shrine to the Dark Pantheon and the Light Pantheon in here. Of course, if you are any of you are believers of the Wild Mother, followers, we have a quite dedicated area to her. But yes, make yourselves at home.
Thank you. Ow. I could slit that man's throat. Oh, sorry. I forgot that I was.
And as you walk in, you do see a couple of statues of some gods. You see a statue of Gamone holding a set of scales. In down this way, you see a statue of Admos. There might be more, but they are not visible. They might be on the upper floor. Chris will just walk forward the office.
Alright.
So they're like statues in here or something?
Yeah,
or
some
they're-
statues are in here. Some are upstairs.
Okay, what statues are down here? at
There's
the
a
moment?
statue of Admos and a statue of Gamone.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, Zerilda?
Oh, wait, D20 plus your level.
No.
D20 plus my level.
Zerilda went over to the statue, so that's
Yeah,
why I
no,
don't
that's
know
why I'm
what
saying
that
roll me a D20 plus your level. Zerilda.
Okay.
Nonstop.
When you least expect.
Yeah.
Of course. Another 13.
You walk up and you're like, Zerilda? Zerilda? You do anything?
Revy's going to give her a light tap.
Oh, what? Oh, God.
is. It something about
Did it
the
happen
statue?
again?
Is the statue behind a door? Like,
There, get it away.
But no, you see it's an open door and you see Admos's statue.
It did happen for a moment, yes.
Does
I think we
Zerilda know what kind of power source she needs, or if anywhere would even have
You would
it?
need a Therian power source or an equivalent from a Mechanus, which you know.
Oof.
You would know that Mechanus were made by Kracia from the schematics of marionettes. There was a roll me a history check, actually.
Okay. Sorry, history?
Yep, history. 16 is sufficient. Hold on. You would know that there was an individual some time ago, way long ago, like post Cataclysm, by the name of Celestia Seraphina, who aided the Thracians in a task that is redacted in history what happened, but became a member of Thracian society and willingly allowed themselves to be studied to be what's the word, to reverse engineer the marionettes and make the Mechanus. So their core was that's why the cores are similar.
Cool. Okay. That seems wildly unavailable. Let's go.
unless you find a Mechanus or an Artificer who's using Mechanus materials. I'm gonna drink here.
Good note.
As Pris will clear her throat. Thank you all for. Sorry, I imagine some of you might have been prayer. He looks to the two investments. But yes, welcome more to Port Lei'Thel. I do my best as mayor here, but sometimes things can get out of hand. So a couple of things. After your tour, you'll be meeting with the main collaborators on this operation, who are also acting as messengers or otherwise. Some hunters from Ensgate, some other individuals. We have a very prominent hunter that'll be down there. Can't remember their name. I've only met them like or twice, but they grew up here. They're born and raised in Port. Other than that, we have a couple of other individuals that are going to be making contact. You might have seen it, a few adventurers down in the inn that are standby, because you'll have to take up to 3 of them with you on your journey. They will be acting as a back convoy and backup as you go, whichever path you take, whether it be by sea, by land. We have a few things that'll help you there. But before we can do that, we're going to need your help with some things here. Instead of having to pay for transportation or materials for it, we're going to have you work it off. We have an assignment for you all in regards our sewer system.
Well,
So what you can do is you can get a plunger, or there's this long thing, they call it a snake.
It's not
And
that simple, unfortunately.
oh, okay.
It's the sewer system infiltration. It's likely that some of the valves are undone. Some of the water is coming out very bad. So the water is impure. I believe that there are hints of necrosis and contamination in the water. Capital C, contamination. And I can only do so much, but the sewer infiltration systems are better at purifying water en masse than I am. That's a large amount of magic that is better used to defend the port. Without me, our defenses, our thin barrier would fail, and we would be attacked quite frequently.
Well, I believe we're all certainly willing to help, especially if it aids us in the coming journey.
I also... Yes, that is the first task we have, and we might come up with a couple of more. We estimate you'll probably be here in no more than less than a week or less to help us get preparations all set up. So your board and food and all of that has been taken care of by us. But that'll give you time to get to know the adventurers on standby, and be able to make a more accurate decision on the 3 you would like to take with you. Other than that, your handler will be traveling with you to Death's Oblivion, as they're calling it. But you'll meet him shortly after your tour. My gift to you all, he gives you each 3 vials of holy water.
Nice.
And letters of introduction. These are for the shops. And you've been given a small tithe at each shop with those letters. They're vouchers for materials that you can get. Like I said, we're not a heavy magic item based town. We don't have any enchanters, just mages that are more focused on the protection or not of the town. But we do get a merchant through here from time to time, Prince Dubois. Avalon, you would know.
Okay.
And he might come through if we're lucky. He seems to always be in the best place at the right time. But that's all from me. Unless you have any questions, I'll be down the inn as well, down in the basement in the meeting hall.
Alright. Oh, well, no, we're good. I'm good.
Alright, Bruce, I leave it to you. Show them around. And all of you, I'll see you in a bit.
I have a question.
He stops at the door. Yes.
It won't be any issue with me.
I'm sure it won't.
Wonderful.
After
It
all,
was a pleasure to meet you.
you're not a threat. He just called you weak. He knows.
That's fine.
Good day for second chances. That was vague. She immediately downs another flask. And you see as she goes down, she hikes up her skirt just a little bit, and you see like a garter strap on her thigh that's littered with these little flasks. Anyways, where do you want to start? We have Germain's Gears in Gold. We have the Port's Forge and Greta's Apothecary.
Huh.
Ah,
I mean, wherever you guys want to go, I'm pretty set. Uh,
Well, this is more so introductions and stuff. If there's anything that catches your eye, like I said, we don't have a lot of magic items, more so basic items and stuff like that too.
oh,
Yeah.
potions would be good. Um,
So maybe Greta's apothecary first?
do you guys want to go to the apothecary?
I think the apothecary could be quite useful, if anything, perhaps to get materials for my spells.
Oh, right. You guys need things to do
Oh,
things. Okay.
some of that will probably be better at Germain's.
Well, if we're getting acquainted, I don't see why not.
Yeah, we're
We'll hit
stopping
all of them
every.
up eventually.
We're gonna be doing them all. I'm just giving you the illusion of choice. She picks another flask. All right, come on, sweeties. Let's go on a trip. To Carrie.
The urge to sleight of hand her flask.
Which ones? She has several.
all of them. Everyone all at once.
You gonna grab
swarm
some?
this
You gonna grab some elf fi, brother?
God, don't put it that way. I feel like if I
Why do
roll
you think she
poorly,
puts
it'll
it
look
there?
bad.
Why do you think she puts it there? She's smart. She knows if
She
someone
wants-
tries to take them, she could be like, "Oh, someone's copping a feel on my legs."
on my legs.
Welcome, and you see another simple apothecary. You see plant life growing all around here. Minor cobblestone, but the plants also kind of have a glow to them. It's a nice 2-story building. One of the better maintained ones, but she goes up and needs to walk. Don't mind Greta, she's a little weird, but no.
I have a feeling a lot of people are weird in this town.
Oh, absolutely. They're all weird.
I mean, weird people are always the best people, right?
That is true.
And how would they talk about my parents, though?
Yes,
He's a
what's
member
right
of
now?
the fan club. What's wrong with that? Oh my
Have
god,
you
wait.
met many
Did he finish?
people
Did
who,
they
like,
finish it?
adore your parents?
What?
Hold on, I'm just
What
checking
did you
something.
say?
Hold on.
No,
No.
what did you say?
I never got my cat boy.
Oh, I don't do those during D&D, remember?
I forgot. Yeah, damn it. I
Unfortunate.
wanted my revenge and I couldn't get it.
Uh,
That's criminal. Absolutely criminal. Fair enough, though. All right. Well, I tried.
Alright.
What?
Look, something might be finished just in time. Oh, hell yeah. Anyways, you
No,
all...
what did
Yeah.
Gwen say?
Oh yeah, Gwen's just gonna turn to you, like you pick up that topic and you immediately see the glitter in her eyes that tells you like, oh no. I like created like a bridge for her to the once more approach this topic. And you probably feel regret sinking in like instantly. She turns to you and goes like, yes, right about that. Do you often meet people who like adore your parents? Because that feels really weird. Do you have a fan club?
No,
Do you want a
no.
fan club? Should we start a fan club for you?
Please don't. No, I am
Anyhow, okay.
fine. Just
We're
me and
here!
parents. They're
And her
happy
little
doing their
bubble
own
friend
thing.
comes up, and your ex-boyfriend.
And I slap my arm and I throw him in the and I cut my arm off.
You're like a hero, but with a tragic backstory? Oh, don't worry. You're gonna reach out and pet your arm and go like, don't worry, you'll get a fan club in no time.
The
Guess you
the black arm vibrates a little bit.
Oh, that's funky. Weird.
Greta?
I'm just gonna continue to hide it under the sleeve and just.
She looks at you and you see her take out a little notebook and she just starts aggressively writing things down. And she's just staring you down, not breaking eye contact.
But you'll hear Chris go, Greta, where are you? I'm in the other room. Don't worry now. Hold on. Hold on. And you see this individual.
Oh,
What do you think? It's a session 1. You see an elderly woman covered in bones, moss, plants, shells, glass, a long cloak. Her skin even has moss and stuff growing off of it, and roots. She looks to be in her 80s, but she comes out and she's like, "Oh, you brought people. I love people." Ugh. He just shuffles over and she's got like a bucket full of mandrakes.
Mandrakes?
Yeah.
Gwyn and Revy, roll me a
Oh, wonderful.
insight check.
Insight.
With
Oh my
advantage
God, my
because of
rolls
your
tonight.
race.
Ah! Hold on.
Oh, that's better.
Natural
that's a lot
20.
better.
Nice.
I'm gonna message you something and go,
Oh,
Ooh, boy.
sweet. Good for you.
and you'll both get this, but so Revy, you sense a little bit of Fae to them. And for you,
Boop chew to make it easier.
there you go.
Ooh, interesting. I see you. Okay.
But
cool,
welcome to
cool.
Greta's Apothecary. I'm Greta, just in case you didn't notice. I sell potions, I have lotions, I have a few minor little things. I have kits for alchemy and all that. I do a little bit of it on the side. We have a few different things you can buy here. But what can I do for you?
Oh.
I sell some raw components for spellcasters, to a certain degree.
Well, I was interested in potions of the healing variety.
Oh, I got healing potions. I got polymorph potions that'll turn you into T-Rexes. I got strength potions and a few other ones. Spell potions.
Oh. Strength potions would be nice.
Yes, I have a couple of potions of hill giant strength, and the like.
Hill
And
Giant boosts you to 21, right?
I don't know all the potions.
Wow.
But yes, I got a couple of strength potions, fire breathing potions. Potions of resistance to certain elements.
Yeah, 21.
21. I also sell stamina potions, which are quite useful. I only have a certain amount. And Pris will say, "Oh, and they're vetted for." And you can show your vouchers.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
and she'll read it. She'll come up. She'll get out a pair of glasses. With one of them does not have a lens. One lens is missing. Let me see here. She looks at you, Sister Leah, and she nods in respect. Nods to everyone. Very well, okay, this is all good to go. Alright, well, you're lucky. Give me 1 second. Feel free to look around. She goes in the back.
Does she also... Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll roll perception to see if anything catches my eye. Avalon doesn't... He's kind of just basic when it comes to potions.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I was gonna ask if she had a... Yeah, Avalon's gonna look to see if there's anything that gives me haste.
She does have potions of haste.
Oh, cool.
She has 1.
Yoink.
That is 3,000 gold.
Avalon picks it up. It's that thing where you go to the shop, you pick it up, you turn it over, and then you just set it back down.
All right. Hold on a second. And she comes out with a crate, and she puts it down, and you see these little bottles with this yellowish or like a yellow-orange liquid in it. First things first, according to your vouchers here at my apothecary, you each get one of these. Each get stamina potion.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
This potion restores energy to a creature who drinks it. When you consume this potion for rest for 1 hour, you get the benefits of a long rest.
Oh hell. Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And you are all allowed to pick out 2 items that are comped by the mayor. So it's more gold for me. She rubs her
Avalon
hands
picks the
together.
potion back up.
So to make sense of what she's saying is that we can get 2 items of whatever we want on the expense of the mayor.
Yep.
Whatever we want?
Whatever potions are available and things like that. Yeah.
Whatever just potions or whatever.
Well, she has some minor components for spellcasting, but not a lot. You'd be better at going to Germain's for those.
Yeah.
And then she has the all the basic healing potions up to superior healing. And she has fire breathing potions, strength potions, potions of resistance, which give you resistance to whichever damage type you want. All the resistance potions are 1,000. The haste potion that Avalon is getting is 3,000. The hill giant ones, there are like 3, are 4,000 each. And then the stamina potion is 1,000. That is already comped by the mayor automatically. And then, yeah, you can get. And then she has alchemy kits, and things like that. And potion kits, so you can try and make your own potions if you have proficiency with healing stuff. Oh, she also sells holy water for 800 a pop.
Nice.
Cyrilda will just get, like, 2 holy waters.
Right, 2 holy waters, very well.
Sister Leah
And
is
Mori,
going
you see vials of blood. Chilled. With a little ice rune, which is the ice rune, under them to keep them nice and chilled over
I imagine
the corner.
Do they look like the little applesauce pack?
No. They're just in simple beakers.
What blood type?
They have not discovered blood types exist in this world.
No, I was just reading.
That's fun.
That's great news.
The monkeys have been spared for now.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh god. Sister Leah is going to walk up towards her and place her hand on the lady's arm and
Oh, hey. Hello there, dearie. I'm quite a fan of what you're doing with yourself. Very big fan indeed. Like how you've done your work. I love the legs. They're quite lovely on you. Lass, good for you.
well, thank you.
Oh,
What is the
and your
most-
teeth. Oh, my goodness. You're just the most dazzling thing I've seen in quite some time.
Well, thank you kindly. I am quite proud of my work.
Oh, yes.
But-
You should, as you should be, dearie. You should not owe your appearance to anyone except you. Unless it's for
Alright.
love, but then that's always important.
Yes. I want to know what is the most expensive thing that I can get?
Oh, please, get the most expensive thing you can get is the polymorph potion for 10,000 gold.
Wonderful.
Oh, it'd be just so lovely if you got this and then the mayor would have to comp me for it. I love me some money.
Truly, truly. I would just love to
Maybe,
support your business.
how about this? Maybe you get 2 of them. I think it would be quite fun.
I I agree. I love what your look, and I love
It's
your
best for a
personality.
proper lady to treat herself.
Of course, of course. Treat me, treat you, then you get business.
Of
Absolutely.
course, dearie. Uh,
Yes.
so I have for choices of transformation, I have the T-Rex, which is quite popular. I also have a giant serpent, a
Mhm.
yeti, a dire wolf, and what else do I have? Is that my own stuff? A bullet. Right. And this one's a little bit pricier. Oh dear, I don't think you could handle. Oh no, we just so much on the mayor's expenses. But I have I have two displacer beast ones too.
Ooh,
Oh. I
fancy.
at least want to hear about them. I just
Yes, the
yeah.
displacer ones are 50.
Oh, wow. But I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that to the mayor, but I would still love to.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I can be
Cerilda.
tempted.
Cerilda is thinking about changing her mind about holy water.
You can. You haven't confirmed anything. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go down the line real quick. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start going down the line. We'll come back to you, Sister Leah, because
That's fine.
yeah. So Revi, what are you looking to grab as your two potions or ability items that are like hits and potions, components, stuff like that?
Oh, man, you said displace your beast, and that's real tempting. But I'm probably gonna grab a couple of resistance potions.
All right. You can get two of them. Which damage resistance would you like?
I'll grab one for necrotic and one for psychic.
All right. Very well. Gwyn, what are you thinking of getting with your voucher here?
So I think, likewise, Gwen loves herself some transformation, so she is going to grab one of the transformation potions.
A one
Uh,
polymorph
I
potion.
don't, I don't think she's necessarily gonna pick out one in specific. She's just
I'll
gonna
roll
look at
for it.
them and go, "Oh, this one,"
All
and
right.
just go purely on
Hold on.
feels.
So we got T-Rex, Bullet, Displacer Beast. We have the. Was there? Sorry, I'm blanking. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look at the note keeper if they put that in there. Let me see. Bullet.
Maximum Gwen energy.
What else was there? Yeti. There was a Yeti, Bullet, T-Rex, and Displacer Beast.
I think there was
Bullet,
a serpent
Yeti.
one.
Yep, giant serpent. Yep. T-Rex, giant serpent, Yeti, Bullet, Displacer Beast. 5. Okay, so a D5. Displacer Beast. You get a Displacer Beast potion.
Fantastic.
Neat. And we are going to look at this woman in the most
For that item,
serious.
please put it in your misc items, because there's a tab on D&D Beyond that says like other. Like you would just type that in, say polymorph potion, Displacer Beast.
Heck yeah. And for the second thing, we're gonna look at this woman with the most, serious expression and go like, and last of all, I would love the best tea you have. And we start to take out the water
Oh,
bottle.
that's on the house, dearie. Don't worry about it.
In that case, I would also love to get the worst tea you have.
Also in the house. These are your vouchers are for potions, dearie. Potions and other items.
We'll just grab a random healing potion from the shelf.
All right. I'll just say you get a superior healing potion.
All right.
All right,
Wonderful.
Cerilda.
You said, were there two of them for the Displacer Beast?
There were a few Displacer Beast ones.
Okay, Cerilda wants a Displacer Beast one.
Okay, so you can add that to your miscellaneous and a holy water, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Maury, what would you like?
Maury's obviously acknowledged the blood vials, but it's something she would be horrifically uncomfortable with buying in front of other people.
All right, well,
So
we'll have you. We can have you
she
hang
would
back
get
when
just a holy
You
water
can sneak out.
and maybe request to come back later to get something else.
Don't worry, don't worry. Greta's looking at you with a knowing look. So, all right, Avalon, you wanted a potion of haste and a potion of
Hill giant.
hill giant. All right, go ahead and
And then can I buy healing potions?
you can. Let me go look at my second shopping center for the potion prices. Righty, so. Basic healing potion is 100 gold. Greater is 300 gold. Superior is 650.
Can I get?
There are only 4 superiors left.
Could I get what would it be 2 or 3 regular? Wait, how much were they all? Sorry, I'm very sleepy.
100 gold for basic healing. 300 gold for greater. 650 for superior. There are only 4 superiors.
I'll get 1 superior.
Okay.
And then 3 regular.
Okay. Go ahead and tally out
How much is all that?
You can look at the Noel Shopping Center. How many potions were you looking for?
Oh, that's 950 gold. Okay.
Yes.
I'm very tired.
I know.
I gotta
That's
get
why
ice cream.
we have the shopping center page for that reason. And finally, Sister Leah, which potions are you getting?
Sorry, I got distracted with making memes. What were the 2 that the beast? What the most expensive ones?
T-Rex and Displacer Beast.
Displacer beast. Okay, like what kind of displacer beast? Or is that
just a regular Displacer Beast.
Okay, well she'll get 1 displacer beast then.
Oh, that's absolutely tragic for the mayor.
Oh my god.
Is it though? Wait, so that one. Which ones are the most expensive yet? Just the displacer beast.
Displacer Beast is the most expensive, and the T-Rex is 12,000.
No, she's gonna get 2 displacer beasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 100,000.
First stop, 200,000 comped. Nice.
I mean, I feel like he should have thought about that before calling Sister Leah weak.
Yeah, he should have thought again.
He didn't call her weak to her face.
He implied it.
He implied it.
But anyways, Greta will
She
look
could
at
read
you all.
between the lines.
But I don't want to keep up too much of your time. You got 2 more places to go. But anyhow, thank you for stopping by. Make yourself scarce. Go, shoo, shoo. And Pris comes out, drops a pouch of gold, and takes a bag full of components, and walks out the door. And Greta will shoo all of you out, except for Mori.
Rebby will give a nod on the way out.
Mm-hmm. And she'll blow you a kiss, Leah.
Oh, before she does that, Sister Leah will take her monstrous hand and grab the lady's hand and give it a kiss.
She'll give your hand a kiss as well.
Beautiful. And she'll leave.
Alright. And she closes the door, casts silence on the wall. Oh, dearie. You've got a little problem now, do you?
I'm sorry, are you both an item that I just witnessed that?
Hmm?
You and the Sister Leah?
First time I've ever met her, don't worry.
Oh,
it's a respect for the grotesque. But anyhow, I sense that you have a bit of a problem. You're a royal vampire.
I wouldn't really entirely know what that fully implies.
Oh, goodness, you don't even know what you are. Oh, my heart goes out to you, sweetie. I can tell. Ingested quite some strong blood. She just walks around. But don't worry, Granny Greta will make sure you're taken care of. You need some. You haven't fed in quite a bit, and your hunger will lead you to killing them sooner than you think. Especially because you're a royal. A royal vampire is one like yourself who can take on the traits of the powerful enemies that they encounter if they drink their blood. Your sire must be very, very jealous. Not everyone is a royal vampire.
Well, they tend to not really think of my sire, so.
Oh, but Kieran, such a handsome lad, such a tragic folk.
Why do you know who he is?
Oh, don't worry, Granny Greta knows a lot of you. I also see your dilemma. I could help you. I could cure you of your malediction.
You could?
Oh, I'm capable of quite a few things. But I wouldn't do it for free, no. I'd need you to do something for me in return.
Well, what would you need to cure it? Because that's what I've been looking for a long time.
Would you be willing to do for me is the question.
Well, I'm not entirely sure, but if it gets my life back, I don't think there would be much I wouldn't do for it.
Very good, child. I would have you do a few things. First and foremost, I know about your clandestine mission. I would certainly love a piece of the Spectre of Night for myself. Think of all the items and potions I could create from it. From an actual piece of Death's cloak. I wouldn't want to take from the whole, because that would disrupt the balance, and I'm very much conscious of the balance of the cycle.
You have very high hopes for me to be able to obtain something like that.
Oh, you'll be coming into contact with it, certain, on your path. So I'll offer you multiple choice. You have options. Firstly, you can get me a piece of Death's cloak. The other, you could drink the blood of the butcher.
Well, I preferably prefer to avoid drinking blood, hence why.
Oh, if you do it, you'll get some good strength out of it. And then when I cure you, I'll have all of your little traits. That one would keep you nice and strong on your travels.
Well,
The
I
other
don't
option is you can kill someone for me.
I'm not sure I could do that unless they were someone particularly awful.
A couple of candidates. The first is the one that's parading themselves around, claiming that they captured Death. The leader of the Black Chain. Carlisle. You could get me his life. Very beneficial. Not always you have a dark soul in front of you. Well, and more specifically, I want his soul. Their soul. They're very special. Or bring me the life or soul Kevlin Norn, the one who bound Spectre.
I'm sure a lot of very ambitious goals to
Well, you have
try
the
and
you have
accomplish.
you have the options. Whichever you receive. Whichever one you choose, then I'll cure you of your condition.
Well, obviously, I don't know what could be accomplished, but like I said, if I ever did pull something off like that, I would greatly love to be able to be cured of this.
All of the options are laid in front of you on your path. They'll lay themselves out for you. One of the options is coming on your doorstep real soon. But for now, she gives you 4 vials of blood. Last you 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks. We'll go hungry again. Best learn that noble vampirism. It's good power you have. I wouldn't want to get rid of it.
Well,
But
so
I
far
understand.
nothing good has come of it, so.
You'll see about that, dearie. But if you want to get a hold of me, she gives you a little poppet. Puts it in her hand, and you notice now her hands are more gnarled and clawed. And long fingers, and puts it in your hand. I'll be here whenever you're ready. Wide grin, and you blink and you're outside.
Oh, well, she'll just be very, well, Maury's quiet anyway, so it wouldn't really come off as any weirder than usual.
Alright, where would you guys like to go next? Takes another flask from her strap and... You have Jermaine's gear in gold, and then you have what do you call it? The Port's Forge. At least, Koi, when you come back, you can look at the notes. Like, you have that benefit.
Sorry, I was running.
How about the first one?
Yeah, let's just go in order down the list.
Alright, so, Jermaine's.
Yeah.
Oh! It's a good thing I checked it, because I didn't put down their token. Some kind of idiot. Okay, I did. Somebody. To think about, Maury.
It's gotta go.
I don't know. I got some gnarly alternatives to what happens if you do it.
No.
Vampires are badass.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, what's not to love? You bite people and you can take on their abilities.
She's not at the vampire loving saga yet.
Not there yet.
Okay, we'll
But
just
we'll
have to
get her
get your
there.
ex-girlfriend.
We'll see how
Morph
things
King
progress.
Jacob.
No, don't bring the girlfriend back. I feel like that will just make things go worse.
Oh no.
But no, you make your way to a one-story building. It's more put together. It's brick, it's stone and brick. And it says Germain's Gears and Gold. True to your word, you walk in and you see lots of gear. You see basic adventuring gear, tools, supplies, even a chests full of attire. And walking in, you see these very dusty glass cases of journals, scroll templates, spell scrolls that are probably really fucking old. There's a couch and a coffee table, and then you see there's a counter, and and it has keys for rooms. Interestingly enough, and then you see against the wall, you see basic weapons, basic armor, basic gear, and you see coming out of from behind the back room. Oh, hold on. Hello. Oh, hi, Pris. Hi, Jermaine. You see this individual?
Is Pris just being flirty with everyone?
No, she's not flirting with him.
Oh,
I
it
mean,
sounded flirty.
It was an exasperated eye.
Oh no, it sounded like, hi, I like Toral's hair.
No, that's just you. You see this individual.
Golly.
You see a human, they, them, non-binary, with these belts and satchels of bits and bobs of gear, tattered robes, a patchwork cloak, a mask, like a gas mask on over their neck. They wear a weird bird's nest of a hat, and their faces pocked in scars, both alchemical and otherwise. And they have these small copper wire glasses, and they're wearing gloves. They walk out. Oh, hello. Hi, my name's Jermaine Schron. I'm a former mutant blood hunter. It is a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to Jermaine's Gears and Gold. I got gear, I got gold, and I have rooms for sale. I mean, for rent. So yeah, what can I do for you? First of all, gesture for all of you to show your vouchers. You'll sit down. Hold on. Stickums. And out from the hat, a small rat pops out. Goes down the arm and picks up the paper and reads it. Oop. And then holds up the paper, and Jermaine reads it. Checks out. All right, you passed the rat check. I gotta see all your papers, guys. And same process where the rat will take a look at your papers, then pass them to Jermaine, and Jermaine nods. All right. But yeah, it's a pleasure. You must be those people that are helping us out.
Like that one shop with the rabbit that is a cashier.
Yeah. But yeah, that would really help. I haven't taken a bath in a week because of the water being all messed up. You heard that?
We have heard about that.
Yeah, it's not good. Even as a former blood hunter, even that kind of stuff doesn't sit well with the skin.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get it sorted out soon enough.
Yeah. But anyways, we got some basic gear. We got journaling supplies. I got thieves' tools. I got caltrips and ball bearings and telescopes, compasses, hourglasses, shields, bracers, bombs, boots.
I'll probably come back here when I know more about what we're doing.
Okay.
What kind of gear I would need.
But yeah, if you don't want to buy anything right now, that's fine. Yeah, because like this is just introductory stuff. But your vouchers will comp some items from the mayor, for whenever you want to do that, or if you want to just come back and hang out with me and my rat.
What is
Is he
their name?
hungry?
His name is Stickums, and Stickums goes up to the little nest, pulls a little stick out, and points it at all of you.
Ah, clever.
They are lovely.
Very cute.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
Serilda would like a telescope and some rope.
I'll scope in some rope. All right. You can get 5 items from this shop. So those will.
Neat.
I'll knock those off and just keep track of how many you can get after that.
5, you say. 5, you say.
First thing, definitely grabbing some thieves' tools.
All right, thieves' tools, no problem. But other than that, like I said, you guys come back when you have a better idea of what you want to do here. Because like I said, you don't know what's going on yet, so it's always good.
Do you have any specialty items at all?
I mean, personal ones, yes. I make minor mutagens for people. They are quite pricey though, so you know.
Do they fall underneath the comp at all?
I'm not sure. I mean, I could write a voucher, and I mean, I could write a invoice and see.
I see. Okay.
Right. I mean, Shiba had to BRB.
Yeah. Quick question. Did you say that they had burned or?
They have alchemical burn marks across their face.
Okay. All right. If you don't mind me saying, I think you have marvelous scars.
Oh, thanks.
Truly spectacular.
Pretty neat. I mean, they're all from work.
Yes. It's wonderful. Very nice.
Alrighty. Not too bad yourself.
Thank you.
Where's Shiba?
Shiba.
Hello.
Welcome back. Are you interested in anything in the shop or good to go? Because I think you're the only one that we were hanging on.
I think she would probably leave it for now until she
Alrighty.
Avalon just realizes stuff they might be dealing with later.
Good. Alright, the Port Forge. Let's go, kids.
Magic school bus. Are you ready for a trip? I don't remember how it fully goes. It's been so long.
Please be a normal trip. With the frizz?
Yeah.
No way!
No way! Hell yeah.
Good times.
Good time.
You make it to the it is an older building, like really old, but it seems to have been slightly renovated, and shows more signs of occupancy. Because they did mention that this this artificer, came recently, like in the past few months, and has been working out of this forge. Yeah, you walk through this little area right here because you see that the forge, like, this is an entryway into the actual forge. First things first, you would see over in the corner this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, that looks so fancy and so complicated. Revi, please keep your sister away from that, for the love of God.
Revi's already
He's
gone.
got
Revi.
minion eyes.
And as you walk up to it, you bump into someone who you didn't see because you were just so distracted by the robot. Oi! Which way you're going?
Look.
And you see just a big old helmet on someone, a dwarf, and then he clicks it, it snaps back and condenses itself with a way that you have not seen before. And you'll see this individual.
Apologies. I was, well, appreciating it, I suppose.
You
That's a
see,
big robot.
you see a dwarvish man, nice puffy beard. It's burnt at the edges. He has shaved hair on the sides. It's like a nice poof, and he seems to be wearing like the helmet that is condensed down into this like little thing on the side. It glows with Therian design, made probably from the remnants of Therian technology, and he has a prosthetic arm that's this big gauntlet that is also staticky with this bluish energy within it. Pardon, where are my manners? My name is Bryduk Bjornsson, son of Bjorn.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Revi, and that's some truly fascinating gear you have.
Thank you. It's a bit of Therian work and some of my own. And don't mind that over there. That's my construct. I gotta change his name. Hot Tutty.
Can you spell that for us?
Hot Toddy,
it's
like
there.
the drink.
There's a drink named Hot Toddy?
Yeah.
Good to know.
Why have I never had that? That sounds amazing.
That is
And it looks at
interesting.
you and goes fashion noises. And it waves.
Revi will wave back.
He's just charging right now, so don't worry. Anyways, oh, hi, Pris. You're hiding in the corner. He blows her a kiss. She just disgustedly looks at him. I'll get her
Says,
one
"Oh."
day.
Oh, he.
This bit's determined.
She just sits down. These people are here for you. Oh, for me.
Avalon will hold up the voucher.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold
I
on.
love
Yeah,
the
we got-
voucher, too.
He clicks the thing again. He double taps it, and the thing turns into spectacles that land on his, like, rest between his nose. Goodness, Reeve, you're selling yourself out more than a lady in Vanheim. But
Vanheim's
anyhow-
a city of free love, though. So I mean.
I mean,
everything-
yes, it's a work for profit, but anyhow, yes, this is entitling my services in any way that you need, forging or repairing or anything like that. I can do that for you. I work with Therian make, here and there. And he looks at you. Oh. Yeah. He's prestidigitation on his gauntlet and sweeps his hair back. And walks up to Cyrilda. My goodness. What a fetching lady you are.
Oh, good golly.
Yeah. Dusts off his overalls. The name's Bryduk, son of Bjorn. Bjorn is a very powerful fella too, but I'm very proud of myself, of my own accomplishments. You are such a beauty. Look at that make. Goodness. Oh, are you holding up, dearie?
Maybe not great.
Oh, that's terrible. Have you been spacing out
she
lately?
Yeah, a lot.
And he smoothly comes in and holds your hand and as if to examine it, but he looks around it. Oh goodness, cracked from head to toe. You're missing an arm already. I don't mind me for being so forward, but may I see your core? He's blushing. He is blushing right
glances
now.
at
Oh my
everyone
God. When he
else.
says that, Sister Leah comes up and she bops the man on the head with her
Oh,
staff.
make me an attack
Gently.
roll.
Gently. She's not trying to kill this
Non-lethal.
man. Non-lethal. She's like, okay. What am I? An attack roll?
This is why you toggle your passives, Gray.
I'd never toggle my violence. I don't even know if I have her.
It'd be a quarterstaff.
The quarterstaff? Do I even have that?
Add it to your inventory.
A light boop.
A light boop.
A Rafiki bonk.
That's still really hard. You know how
That's
hard
more
he
than a
hit
light.
Simba? Gave that lion brain damage.
Oh my god.
I mean, he technically made Simba see stars, so yeah.
Okay, so what kind of staff? What kind of staff?
Quarterstaff.
Quarter. I'm looking it up. Quarter.
Always be careful of the actions you take. There will be
No.
consequences.
Never. There we go. Okay, add it. I added it.
Whip it and attack it with
What
it.
if you just knock out Cyril Dizzle?
No.
Just don't get a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's not popping up. I added it and now it's. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Hold on.
You gotta equip it and then it'll pop up.
I know, that's what I realized I did wrong. Quarterstaff wheel. Girl Pop was like, that's a no. How inappropriate. Get popped. Okay, attacking?
Yeah, roll me an attack roll.
Okay.
Miss.
Yeah, absolutely misses. Roll. I think that
Let me
was
see what
attack.
shield spells he.
Oh, no, she got a 14.
14? That
Nothing-
doesn't hit. But you give him a light tap. He's like, oh, goodness. I'm asking about her Therian core. What are you thinking? Get your head out of the gutter. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, my lady. Terrible manners. I'm sorry for being so forward. And he's blushing. He is blushing heavily.
Little overwhelmed. He's such a nerd.
Be more polite with your hands.
I love him. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, we gotta see you want to save your husband, right? What husband?
My husband shows him out.
But
He needs to remember that man.
But yeah, he'll ask to see your Therian core.
Cyrilda is gonna kind of glance around at everyone else being there.
Yours is
though.
on your tummy, though. Why are you so nervous?
She still has to like open all of her clothes for that.
No, you just unbutton
Yeah,
it.
Avalon
You
will just
unbutton your shirt at the lower end. You don't have to
turn
take
around.
it all off.
I'll turn around.
Yeah, we can close our eyes. It's quite fine.
I'm closing my eyes right now.
Toddy! He brings back he gets a modesty curtain. He extends his arm out. And it's making a long whirring noise.
What do you do that your
and it reaches
robot just has that built in?
And it reaches to the end over here, and then the curtain just falls out.
I question this man that he has his robot with a built-in modesty curtain.
But you'll unbutton the lower part of your blouse.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, those are quite lovely, filling tattoos.
Why is he so?
Yeah, sweetie. If he puts his hands too much on you, just hit him.
Oh goodness.
Maybe less complimenting and more just examining.
Yes.
What, I can't deny beauty when I see it.
But you can keep it to yourself.
I don't know if porcelain can blush, but if it can, she's blushing.
All right, he's going to take his big old robot hand, and it morphs, and these tiny little squeezing parts, like these clipping parts, come out, and they're going to gently caress the core.
Don't say that.
Examine it.
I didn't like that word.
With great care, because these are volatile things that can destroy a city block. See. Goodness, Bionum's beard. Yes, it's taken a lot of damage. Oh, when did you don't mind my asking on this part, when did you wake up, or when did you resurface, or otherwise?
Not long ago.
Yeah, it's sustained some damage from wherever you were, be it at the bottom of the ocean or otherwise. Because of the energies of Therium, those waters are known to be a little more volatile and dampening because of where everything sunk. Taken in quite a bit of water damage and internal magic rust. This one, if it's not taken care of, you only have days at best. But you're in luck. I happen to have a couple of cores. They don't have too much juice in them each, but I could help make a more viable solution for you.
Yes,
Toddy,
please.
modesty curtain down. As you finish dressing and all that. And Toddy will go over here. Just give me one moment, please. He walks with a sense of purpose and a spring of youth in his step.
Can we open our eyes, ready?
Yeah,
It's
you're
fine,
good.
Gwen.
You hear banging and gathering of things. Oh, wrong one. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, that's not that one. Oh, that's just for fun. You hear a duck honk. Wah. Oh, that's the duck.
Duck. There's a duck in here?
And he comes back out, and he's got goggles on, and the room illuminates in this bright blue light. As he's holding in his gauntleted hand with a set of tongs, a new core, a Therian core. This is from a Mechanist. It's a little older, but it was donated to me when I was doing my work by one of my old patients. This should do the trick. Few gears in here, and he, with a great deftness, I'm gonna have to check for 10 inch. There we go.
Nice.
He quickly replaces your core, and you barely lapse in consciousness as he replaces it, and he pulls out this singed, like, this heavily singed, burning, you know, like, when metals are, like, corroded and burning, this heavily corroded and burned core. He just pulls it out. There we go.
Hear, like, a Windows boot up noise?
Yeah. And he just throws it right into the molten.
Oh, well, that is a waste.
Well, this wasn't going to do anything for anyone except kill them. How are you feeling?
That sounds much more.
Does she feel better?
Yes, you do. In fact, a couple of things. First of all, AC goes up to 16.
Oh, sick.
As parts of your body that are cracked start to slowly repair.
Oh my god, amazing.
But anything that's majorly missing, such as limbs or parts of you, those will not ease. But like minor cracks and issues, but you feel energized. You also have a point of inspiration.
Oh, amazing.
There we go. Right as rain. For now. Truth be told, you're the ones that are going on that grand adventure. To go beat up a few punks that think they can chain the Grim Reaper. I've been on standby here for quite some time. If you wouldn't mind keeping me any point, does the finger touch thing, and he's blushing again. If you wouldn't mind keeping me in consideration for one of the people you take, feel like you could use a good smith on the field. And it's a 2-for-1 package. You get me and Hot Toddy. Hot Toddy just does the peace sign.
Peace.
Well, that's certainly something to consider. You've
Plus, I
already
would
proven
like
to
to
be
keep
quite
an eye
handy.
on this lass. I don't like to see people in pain and need like you, and yeah. He's blushing really heavily.
Is it okay? Insight check. Is he like crushed in, or is he like just awkward?
Go ahead, make me an insight check. You can all
Wait,
make
which
me
one was
insight
that?
checks.
Well, hold on.
Insight time.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me. If my sheet would load, please let me in.
Oh my god, my rolls tonight.
Yeah, they've been bad.
Esmeralda's
Oof.
just happy to be here.
Guinevere,
What
you're
I
one
get?
for the T. This man
Oh my
is
god.
this man is crushing hard.
I mean, understandably.
I mean,
Fair.
that's fair. That
Uh,
is fair. I think you see Guinevere just kind of like look at him and then look at you, Cyrilda, and it's very clear that she kind of comes to like a realization. If you hear like the oh, and she just smile brightly, and she kind of like starts tapping from one ball of a foot to the other. It's real obviously that she figured something out.
But anyways, I have basic and weapon enchantment services. If your weapon isn't already enchanted, I can add properties to your weapons.
oh. There you
I think I'm
And
set
that
right
can be
now.
on base weapons. I can tell. He looks at your bow.
Yeah, I think Barney would get upset if I let someone else mess with this.
Oh, you know the dog. He's quite nice. We drink a lot.
The dog.
go. The dog.
And that was said with a DAWG.
Oh. Oh.
Because
Oh.
Barnabas got that dog in him.
Oh.
I'm gonna
God.
just remove my inspiration because of that. Like,
Oh. Gets
But
a point of
so
exhaustion.
a couple of things here. Brydock can enchant non-enchanted weapons up to +2. So if it's a magic item that's got the magic weapon property, such as like you do have, except for some of you, that cannot be enchanted over, because he's not that big of an enchanter. But he can add properties to any weapon, so any magical weapon. This is the 1D&D weapon properties. So like example, you can get the cleave property if your weapon meets the prerequisite, where if you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can make an attack roll with a weapon against a second creature within 5 feet of the first that is also within your reach. And then they take the base damage, no ability modifier. And then Flex, which is a really good one. You can deal two-handed damage even if you're wielding it with one hand. Graze, if your attack roll misses, you can deal damage equal to that to the ability modifier used to make the attack roll. So, example, say Revi is attacking with a scimitar, which those use dex, and they miss, they'll still deal their dexterity modifier and damage.
Neat.
But they wouldn't be able to add like hex or anything else like that because they would have to make successful hits. Nick, which is for light weapons, when you make an extra attack of the light property, you can make it a part of the attack action instead of as a bonus action. So you get it gives you multi-attack for once per turn. Push weapons, where you can push a creature up to 10 feet away after you hit them. Sap, where you hit a creature, they have disadvantage on their next attack roll. Slow, where you hit a creature with the weapon and deal damage, you can reduce their speed by 10 feet. Topple, if you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw. I'll give you the list as well. But it's like very good stuff. That I heavily recommend looking into. He can do that. And he can put minor, and he can also put runes on weapons that don't deal any other damage. So any weapon that doesn't deal an additional thing of damage, he can do that. So example, he could add bolt damage to a weapon, so it deals an extra d6 equal to your proficiency bonus once per turn. And then I might edit a couple of things. But here, this is for you guys. That is then, like I said, you can also think on that and come back. But yeah, he offers enchantments, runes, weapon property upgrades.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, where are we? Oh my god. Good God.
Neat.
Stuff.
And he can only give you one of these comped.
Only one of these comped. Okay.
Yep.
Fun. Okay.
And the rest are a little pricey. And you'll be getting gold from your assignment, like from your jobs, but not as much as you would, because some of it does go immediately back into the mission. But I think that's actually, like, Braddock will see, like, you all, like, going, well, no need to choose now. I won't want to keep up all your time, and it will take me about a day to do any enhancements. And you might need your weapons for the rest of the day, so come back when you will. Hopefully I'll see you all again, especially you, my lady. And he just does a little half bow, almost wobbles, but he catches himself. But if you don't mind, I'll get back to my work. Pleasure meeting all of you, and keep me in mind.
It was not a pleasure, but all right.
He says that to everyone.
So mean.
And then,
He said that to
as
me.
you walk away, he looks at Hot Toddy. Told you I have game.
Oh,
Christ!
Maury's behind.
You.
What are you doing?
Cyrilda slides up to your side, and she lowers her volume enough to imply that she's trying to be like semi-secretive about it, but also she's too excited to do it properly, so it's still pretty fucking audible to everyone who's listening. And she goes like, "So, are you like single? Are you in a relationship? And more important, are you into dwarves with no game?"
Damn. Came for this
Ellie.
guy.
Cyrilda
No
gives
game.
you a kind of weird look. She's like, I'm a widow.
Hey, it's been like, what, a few centuries? You can get back in the game.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oof.
damn.
She looks at you and goes like, "Oh. Well, that makes the fact that he's like really into you even weirder. Would you be comfortable with us taking him along? Or is that like a hard no?" Just fair. I think this
Oh
is like,
no.
important to talk about.
He seems like a very competent technician.
And he's got a robot. Named
The
Hot
robot is
Toddy.
I do like Hot Toddy.
Can we take Hot Toddy and Hot?
Yeah.
No, they're package deal.
Damn. What a shit. It's like
But as you
a good-
arrive, Pris will say, all right, well, that's the tour. We gotta go downstairs.
Oh, who are we meeting downstairs?
Oh, we're meeting your handler and a few of the others that are going to be key parts of the mission. Yeah, and the mayor, he's down there.
Oh, right.
Oh, wonderful. I have a question for him.
But she'll take you back behind the bar down into the cellar. And as you come down, there's already people talking. Come on, why don't we just go now? It would be fun. Be able to break in some skulls, storm the castle, I get my friend back. You know, it's a win-win. I don't think that's a good idea to move so hastily. You have to think about your actions, and if you go alone, you'll just end up captured like they were. I want to go now. Come on, I'm itching for it. So is my friend here. Oh, anyhow, they should be here soon. Yeah, let's hope so. All on you hear familiar.
Who hears a familiar
How
voice?
familiar?
Very. But you come down the stairs, and Pris will say, "Welcome to the inner circle." And we're gonna go down the line.
Inner circle.
The inner circle.
The inner circle.
Firstly, you see someone just stewing there. We're not moving ahead of schedule. We must prepare. We must make sure they are ready. And I am quite doubtful of what they're capable of. This individual.
Damn. Great.
Who is this Genshin Impact one?
Oh, this motherfucker doubts us.
Oh, hey.
That's fine.
You see
Okay, you know what? You can stay.
You see and Maury, you recognize this woman. This is General Yarna Stain. She is a general of Ensgate and a high master of the Duskraven sect. She works very closely with your mother.
Oh no.
But she seems to be deep in discussion with the others here. I think it's quite noble. Friendship and kinship is one thing that people honestly don't really care about in this land. So, friends, always good. You should just go right ahead, Rika. What would happen? You'd get captured like her, probably dead like her, and that wouldn't be good. You're a great asset. And you see this individual. You see a lunar knight in shining armor.
Oh no.
Sigmund Ford. Sigmund Ford. It's Freud. Sorry, it's his name.
You see a pallid-skinned individual with white hair that is blue-tipped at the ends. He is wearing holy knight armor with a glaive that's in the shape of a unicorn's horn, and he has a unicorn pauldron on his side. He wears bluish, like a dark navy and red like gear, and he just looks so handsome, an ethereal beauty.
You know, I'm a fan of Saint Seiya.
Saints are my thing.
And you see the individual he is talking to. And she's like, it's stupid. I want to go. Why not? I can just cut things in half. It's really fun. You see a near 7 foot tall individual.
What are you doing, Nakra? Do you want to set this group ablaze?
Yes.
I'm doing fine. I don't know.
He did make a promise earlier.
He did make, yeah. He did make a promise.
This tall individual, they look and probably are stinky. Like they probably like just go into the water and say that's a bath. Long, wild hair, these pointed ears. This they're Van Haven descent. And they wear a simple hat, like they wear a breastplate. They seem to be she, they, them, but they're very tall and swole. And over their back, you see a very ominous blade. And I'm looking at Koi. I'm like, do you recognize it?
Wait, do I recognize it?
Look closely at it. Look at the handout.
I'm looking at the handout. Is it?
It's a very shiny sword.
Oh, it's more than just a shiny sword. I have a handout for it.
It's purple and stuff.
It's a blade with like the hilt is like a hunk of meteorite, and the blade is this obsidian with stars in it.
Wait.
Ooh, that's neat.
That twinkle bit by bit.
Oh no.
And I'll do a handout of sword. It's a great sword.
Oh no.
And Avalon, you swear you've seen that sword somewhere before.
Can I roll a history to
Oh,
like?
well, hold on, I'm about to show you.
No, let me. Okay.
You can roll me a history now with advantage.
I've been rolling poo-poo
You would
all day.
recognize one of your aunt's temporary weapons. That's the Black Razor.
Yeah, I was.
But you see also around this individual, Rika seems to be their name, a choker that is heavily laced with silver.
Wait, how did she get that?
You look at their title.
No.
Maybe you should look at people's titles.
Order the Lycan. Okay.
Bloodhunter, aka. But Avalon, your heart skips a beat
No.
as you see the individual they're talking to hunched over the table, a near 8-foot tall individual of your muscle, put down, but the familiar long jagged skull scythe rested on the side of leaning at the table. You see the albino skin, his hair now cut and shaved down quite a bit. He has a new scar going across his face, and he's wearing a bit of new garbs and has a couple more piercings, and he's just got a cigarette lit in his mouth. Not enough time. You see your ex-boyfriend, Einar, the second blade of the four scythes. And you're like, oh, this is our handler.
Avalon
And
will
he
just
turns around, and he turns around, and he sees...
back.
You can't, because the stairs are so full. And you see as he turns around, the cigarette drops from his mouth.
Ooh. Ooh.
Of?
Einar.
What the hell is this? Einar looks at Yarna and all of them. Oh, wait, this is the ex-boyfriend, Rika says. Hi, my name's Rika. I worked with your mom. No, your aunt. That's right. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
I don't have a mom. What?
Sonia?
I know, but...
Oh. You're all
Avalon's
pushed
just
in.
Gonna... And then, so, let's see, you
Push
talked
me
about
in.
that. And see, you talked to people about some things. Okay.
Ugh. Anyways, welcome everyone to our little meeting room.
What? I've been snatched over here. Okay.
Make sure, go ahead and move yourselves where you want.
No, I just love how everyone got moved there, and then Sister Leah went to the
Introductions are in order. You've already met Loanok, but this is Yarna Stain, High Master of the Duskraven sect, and a warrior general of Ensgate. And Yarna looks at you, Mori. Carmilla.
She'll just awkwardly bow her head and just not make any eye contact with her at all.
The stray knows respect. That's good. Pleasure. I'm quite keen to hear that one of the tyrant slayers, is helping us on this journey. Looks at you, Avalon. This is Siegfried.
I didn't accept that title, but okay.
Oh, hello there. My name is Siegfried. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am a knight of the Lunar Order. Oh, charmed, I'm sure. And he looks over to Gwyn, since you're immediately there, and he holds your hand and gives you a kiss on the back of it and just nods to everyone else. And he puts his hand into his cloak and he tosses out a bunch of roses that phonetically
Oh
land
my
in each of
God.
your hands.
Oh,
I figure in
it
this
is.
dire atmosphere, a rose will make you all look even better than you already do. Look at all of you, all beautiful people.
Avalon will put the rose in the weapons rack.
Sister Leah is gonna like pick it up with like almost like with the two tops of her fingers like and moves it over to Reeves and like pushes it to him. Just get it out of her way. She's like, abs.
He'll just take it and tend to it. This is, and you know Lonoc. But this is, I'm Ricka Shaw. I am a captain of the Order of the Lycan. I'm a Lycan myself. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm excited. I can't wait to cut some people open. And you see she looks over and like they just seem super excited. And definitely they are a little stinky. But she touches
I
her
imagine
blade.
it's like a wet dog smell.
And of course, I'm the current wielder of the Black Razor. But don't worry, it doesn't bite. I can't
How
either.
dare you? Sonia is gonna try and get that back.
No, Sonya gave it to them.
Oh, how dare! I didn't give Sonia permission.
But Ricka will look at Mori and just wink.
I think Maury would just stop working, so you leave through that.
That's down.
But
off.
anyways, now that everyone is used. Oh wait, no, I apologize. This is Einar Voltka. No, he deserves his proper title, Einar Lobrum Voltka. The Butcher of En's Gate. Mori, your
Who's
ears
saying
perk
that?
up.
Oh.
Yarna.
Who was saying that? Yarna? Okay.
And you know that Lobrum is a nickname he did. Because Lobrum in Infernal means butcher. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm the second blade of the Four Sives, one of the few that leads the Reaper Order. I'm also a mentor. I've been quite busy, and I've just jumped off of a previous assignment of classified nature. But I'm very distracted. He's already lighting another cigarette, which is a new habit. Avalon.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to journeying with another group of hunters once more. And you realize Avalon, he's gonna be with you guys the whole.
Yeah, Avalon just kind of walks to the back, leans against the wall, and just says, "I'm gonna need another drink."
The gays are not having fun.
So,
Well,
let's get down to
some are. Some are.
introductions on your end. Einar looks at all of you.
Oh, well, with everyone's titles and all, I'm almost feeling like underdressed. Which is weird because it's titles, but I am just Gwen. And it's very nice to meet all of you. Very excited. I feel like we have a lot of great energy going on here, and I look forward to see how this is gonna go. It's just a bright smile.
And as you're just smiling, you just see Einar doing the Ben Affleck with the smoke and the open mouth.
For fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna have to draw him like that now.
Yep.
Like that's just like a meme.
He'll look
If
to
she could
Revy.
bonk this.
Revy.
Likewise.
Alright, oh.
Don't mind that. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, okay. Avalon, Lucero Hexam, Uh, Tyrant Slayer, I guess, is new. I hit hard, and I'm just kind of here to take care of business. Nothing more, nothing less.
Sister Leah, Cyrilda.
Cyrilda the Saint. Pleased to meet you all.
Einar's eyes go a little shocked. Dusane?
Yes, it was my husband's last name.
Boy, run into a Dusane. Not good.
I haven't seen the family in some time.
I doubt you would want to see the eyeless killer. No doubts there. Man by the name
a
of
killer.
Voltaire.
That's fun.
Ring any bells? Does.
Yes.
That was your
that
brother-in-law.
one. Yep. It sure is.
Yeah. I'll look at Sister Leah. What's your deal?
I'm Sister Leah. I'm here on behalf of my goddess.
Okay. And he looks back and then he sees the forming. As Mori, you're just trying to stay in your lane. You're closing yourself in, and then you slowly see Rika approaching, and she just looks at you from looks around you,
Just
looks
the
all down.
shadow.
She sniffs you.
Oh no.
Why are you so little?
I was born that
And
way.
she just picks you up.
Uh,
You're very light. Rika, stay. And you see the choker tighten, and she drops you. What did I tell you about smelling people? I don't get to smell anyone. Keep yourself in check. I apologize for Rika. Rika's a little more feral than the other Lycans. She goes up and she just takes his arm and bites it. And then she just licks his arm. Pussy.
I'm so confused, but I love her.
I know. Sister Leah.
And she just sits down like
does she sit like the cat boys from?
Yeah, she does. She sits down like her hands on the floor and her feet up, and she's just looking at Mori, and then she's looking at everyone else, and she looks at Mori again. I like you. You got a good vibe. We're gonna get along.
well, she doesn't really know what to say. Mori's a very bashful person.
Just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, right. It's and she'll obviously look toward Jana, and she won't introduce herself as Mori. It's Camilla Silverdawn. I don't really use that name as often now, but from the Raven sect. It's a pleasure to meet you all, and you, Rika.
She just smiles, and you see, make me a perception check. You see a tail has grown from her back and is
grown.
Slowly wagging against the floor, sweeping up some dust.
Did it grow, or did it just kind of appear like we noticed it?
Probably because she's a lichen. Part of her she can transform partially. You're not even in her control. See a tail come out of their back area.
Okay.
A bushy tail. But she'll just smile at Mori. I like your name. You're cool. I can tell you're a badass. How many people have you killed? Has it been a lot? How many people have you bit? I've bit a few.
Oh my god.
Fighting is fun.
It is.
Sure.
But I can't bite as a wolf.
Oh, it's a shame.
Otherwise, Einar will cut off my head. He's my executioner. He's the executioner for quite a few Lycans. Like Nez. How is Nez? He's a criminal. Oh, if I wasn't busy, I'd be going to kill him. Oh, fair. Can you take me along with you if you do that? I have time. Behave.
That'll be much more entertaining than this. I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Black Razor's hungry, so hopefully you guys can figure this shit out. Okay. He throws a crossword at her. Try and find words in that. Her collar or choker tightens.
I feel like, does Einar also have like something that sticks to a wall and he slaps peanut butter on it? Like,
what? What does that mean? Oh, because a dog. Oh my god. That took me a minute. Holy shit.
I feel
But,
like
You got
I
a
don't know.
dog.
You were
I don't know
chosen. It's like
if
when a cat.
adoption is quite the word.
Maury entered the room
More
and
so-
the feral cat sat in her lap. Like,
More so that
Exactly,
this
exactly.
animal, this wild animal has marked them as their territory.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You've been marked. You've been claimed.
You pass the vibe check for Rika.
Sweet.
But anyways, he puts his hand on there, and reminder, he is like 8 feet tall, very buff, like ridiculously
why
jacked.
is Rika's token bigger then?
He's
Who's
taller.
bigger?
She
is taller.
She's
Okay.
It's because of the lichen stuff. She's almost 7 feet. He is 8 feet.
Wait, so then why is his?
He's more muscular than him.
Oh, oh okay. I was getting confused.
Shush. But anyways,
Strong.
gotten to see the state of the town. It's quite good, except for the sewer situation. Having water has signs of contamination, necrosis, meaning there's likely some undead in the sewer system, and they'll need the filters reset. That's easy. It's a couple of valves down there. And, Rika, you'll get to go with them. Yes! And then she, just looks at Einar excited. Now? No. Behave.
Oh my god.
But they'll go with you, to kind of get an idea, and I feel like they need enrichment time. But anyways, we have 2 ways for you to get to Death's Oblivion. First is the, oh, he's got a little bit more of a British in him. Second. First is the, sorry, I'm tired. First,
Hold on.
yeah, hold on. First is the ocean. Yeah, straight a shot, but with Jormungandr waking up, that is an added risk. And all of you can make me history checks on that.
Fun. Oh, hey.
Sorry,
Come
history. you
on.
said?
Oh,
Yep.
yay! I actually rolled decent this time.
Hold
Hold on. My browser is acting up. Give me 0.5 seconds.
I know, mine too.
Hello?
Waiting for its life. Oh god. Oh hey! Hell yeah.
Come on.
That's better than before.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
What a mood. That's me.
Do the thing.
At the dice. Work, damn
Okay.
you!
6.
Hell yeah.
Yay.
Nice.
16.
19. Oh my god.
I mean, we all, yeah, most of us rolled pretty average. Like, same.
Yeah. So that's your world serpent, Jormungandr, who has been missing for the past few bits of time, ever since Redur arrived in Knoll and fought him to what was believed the death. His body sank deep into the ocean, and people later found out that he went into a coma, reserve and regenerate. The Jormungandr is the child of Loki, an Aesir from Valhalla, the northern continent, and the son of Onum. And Loki is also the father of Fenris, who is been heard of as a rogue giant from Valhalla as well. But Jormungandr is very powerful. He encompasses the entire world, and he can grow miniature heads, aka what you're seeing right here, anywhere. Kind of like a Hydra.
Sweet.
Wow.
He is also a tester of skill and strength, and he is known for a little bit of trickery here and there. But he has woken up in the last week, and he is angered. It is likely that the arcane surge woke him up, and it took him some time to ascend back to the surface. So, if the port wasn't foggy, you'd probably see a massive part of Snake Body out there in the distance, because all of him is visible across the continent now. If you're elevated, so if you're in an airship, when you see water, you're probably going to see bits of him.
Neat.
That poses its own challenge, so it's a problem. But not one we can't deal with, but it means we'll have to make a few stops, probably on different isles. However, Brydock is working on some other options, such as mechanical mounts, horses, and I have my dark cycle, so I can take that. Of course, there is the matter of the convoy. Reeve has already apprised you. You'll be taking 3 additional people with you. However, that has gone down to 2 because Rika was an unintended thing last minute. Don't be mad about it. And she just goes up and she, presses her forehead against the side of his head, bonking it, and just, looking at him. She had a misdemeanor, and I have to keep an eye on her for her punishment. Unbefitting of a captain. Fuck off. She bites his ear.
What did she do for the misdemeanor?
Oh, she killed someone. He deserved it.
Bad someone? Good someone?
Refuses to say. But it was another hunter. So you only have 2 people to choose from for your convoy. A lot of them are upstairs, and Brydock has reached out to us with interest to join your party. I could extend it to 3 if you find even more another capable person. We'll need all the help we can get. They're going to be traveling at a distance for the day. One of them will be up at rank with us, probably Rika. And then if we are to get into any scraps throughout the Dark Capital, they'll help us back up in reserves and make sure that our gear and all that is taken care of should we have to walk farther off. So, first and foremost, so we know what money we have to put where, what way do you want to travel to the Depths Oblivion? And that is where we're going to pick up next time.
Okay.
All right.
Dang, that was a good one, guys.
That
was
was
a
a
lot of
lot.
fun.
Nice.
That was a lot. How are your hands, Icarus? How are your typing
Pretty
hands?
good.
Okay, that's. I was worried when all those NPCs showed up. I was just like, oh.
I think I got them all down.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just like,
So,
oh.
anyways, all of these NPCs are lovely. I think we are just going to hijack your decision and we're going to take all of them, actually.
You can't take all of them. But
Oh, you
I
bet.
will show you real quick, just so you know which ones are
Oh, yeah, if
candidates.
you could put them in our planning, that would be good.
I'm gonna highlight them here and then go from there. The people you can take with you this journey. You can take. I'm gonna focus ping them. Manael, she is a storm sorcerer. Sumire, who is a war priest. They are allies to each other, but not beholden to each other. Zovia, who is a moon priest. Eric, who is a master blood hunter. This individual by the name of Theon, who showed up quite recently. They have some undisclosed skills.
Sophia was the moon cleric?
Zovia. Mimi. Barnabas. Who's drawing here? Stop drawing on my
Someone
maps.
That's a random person. There's just a bunch of commoners.
But no, you can take Barnabas and of course Brydock.
So one spot is filled with Barnabas, right? We already know this, right?
Yeah, Barnabas is coming.
And Barnabas Barnabas is a monastic infiltrator, so he's a monk.
We're taking Barnabas. We gotta take a monk with us. Like,
gotta get someone.
However, I will say the debuff with Barnabas is he will leave on multiple occasions to go do some merchant shit because he is a merchant first.
Does he not have like retainers that can handle that for him?
No, he's a one-man business.
What if we, like, just make sure to call him a good boy repeatedly?
No, listen, that's good. Listen, it's good because if he leaves, we can have more initiative to convince the others that we need extra 2 people.
Oh, that is true. You could persuade and be like, Barnabas is our reserve member.
Yeah.
All right. So I will let you guys decide that over the next 2 weeks. And then next time, you guys are gonna go into your dungeon with Rika. And I have a little teaser for that. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Let me get the ominous music.
Experience. Rika makes me think of when so one time when I was I'll wait for Knocker to finish. I'll tell you guys the story after.
Okay, amazing. Can't wait.
Here's a little teaser. Let's go. More needs more. A hooded figure shambles throughout the sewer network. These multiple 4 tongues come from underneath the cloak and wriggle, holding out this furred arm with multiple eyes on it with their staff. More. We come together. As pushing this pile of flesh together, these flailing arms, pushing them in, casting some magic. Protect the big one.
Oh,
a bellowing as a clot undead squeezes through the corridor and just continues to patrol to protect the valves. As they go past it, moaning and screaming in synchronicity, the water bubbles. Its 2 glowing eyes light up from it. And that's your dungeon teaser. I'm trying to do little dungeon teasers because you guys are probably going to have a few dungeons scattered throughout this campaign.
Nice.
Okay.
But yeah, we got some memes. I see.
I love how I imagined like No Face from Spirited Away when he like it's all grotesque and like shoving its way through the corridors. That's what I imagined when he said
Oh,
restraints.
We
yeah.
got some memes. Sister Leah when she sees Reeves. His name is Reeve because I took off the S because I knew it would be bad. Sister Leah, play nice with Reeve or draw 25. Treat yourself.
I love the treat yourself.
That's really good. Sorry, they're a little cut off here.
That's okay.
Oh, wait. You know what? Let me do something real quick. I might be able. It's easier.
I was like, wait, that's the first thing that came to my mind, and I was like, good God. I was like, I need to make this now.
I really appreciate the bankrupting Reeves.
That one. I mean, it's fake one.
I really like how he's got like a party initiative. And you know what? I'm real.
There we go.
Mhm.
Treat yourself. Actually.
Play nice.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's better. Bankrupting Reeve, Greta, Sister Leah.
Yeah. 200,000.
I finally found it after 15 years. The scroll of truth. You can turn over a new leaf.
Fuck that. Get out of here, that shit.
But yes, we will pick up there. Let me look at the schedule.
I love when he said that to her, like whispered it, and she was like, "Get that the fuck out of here with that shit."
On the 1st of March, guys, you get the first section of the month.
Ooh.
I see.
We claim that seat right there.
Yeah, you're asserting dominance. Lots of people to think about. Like I told you, this session had everything for everyone. Pick up there next time. As usual, we got a Patreon. We have a Throne. If you want to throw any donations or support my way, coffee or Throne is a good way to do it, because Throne, I have things for like commissions and whatnot on there too. But hey, our Patreon especially, all that goes right back into the channel, because next month we're commissioning Udbris, because I got a base design for them, and y'all ain't ready after all the Udbris teasing we've been doing the past 2 years. So, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Cheers.